Hey everybody, Crystal here. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys a little behind the scenes of what I'm working on today. So essentially, I know that I have not given you guys a lot of behind the scenes on the day-to-day of what I do within brand strategy and the clients that I work with. So I kind of wanted to give a little bit more insight today by showing you guys this particular client that I'm working with. So essentially, her brand is a personal brand, and she's all about exploration and freedom and helping people, particularly women, to be able to express themselves and to find freedom in their lifestyle. The lifestyle also includes entrepreneurship and working for yourself and making money, but also about like living your life more broadly and freely, like a full expression of however you want to live your life. So I went through a strategy session with her where we really clarified what her brand was about. I asked a bunch of questions. She poured her heart out, and she just told me exactly what she wants to create in the world. And my main job is to just clarify all of that and to get it into a very clear and coherent mission, vision, messages, target audience. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I cover. But once that strategy session is finished, then I take all of that information, I synthesize it into like a little outline, and then we kind of go through a back and forth approval process. And then from there, I'll design the guide so that it visually attracts her clients, so that it expresses like what her brand is about on the visual side of it. So we did the strategy session. We clarified what the final output of the strategy will be. But then my job now is to create a guideline for her. You can't close the door. So that's what I'm working on today, just designing that guide for her. So I created a version of the guide that takes out all her personal information and uses mine, but just to give you an idea of what the design is and what, kind of like what the design process is like. So let me show you real quick. I think that looks backwards. Why does everything backwards? Let me see if it's clear here. This is still backwards. I don't know why. Maybe it won't be flipped by the time I actually post a video. But this is it. So this is the main page. This is where her name would go. But she really, really likes that soft color, feminine blue. And it really aligns well with her target audience. So I go through the purpose statement, the mission statement, the vision. By the way, her name starts with a D. So this big blob here that's shaped like a D is just another cool element that is going to be used to represent her brand. It's just a stylistic thing though. Her positioning. Positioning is really all about what makes a brand stand out from similar brands within the same market. So it takes a little bit of time and research to really just identify what makes you different, what makes you stand out. So that's really what the core work of brand strategy is, figuring out what this position is. And then the promise, as you can see, there's a lot of imagery of women. A lot of imagery of like the free-spirited type of woman, because that is the target audience that we want to attract. So it's a part of the guideline because this is what's going to be used to influence, the social media content, the overall mood, feel, and messaging of her brand. We went through her values. This is the tagline. Just the design. I know that's Nike's tagline. The value proposition, which is more tailored towards the product itself. She's creating workshops for women to be able to improve their sales process and follow-up process. So we created a value proposition for her. Maybe one day, once I get her approval, I'll be able to actually outline what the statement is and the more details about her strategy. And then this section here is just outlining the archetype, the brand archetype, which this can be found online. You can discover what your archetype is using a very simple test. I'll drop the link in the bio, but it's all about discovering your brand personality. What is the tone, the energy, the personality of the brand. So once you know what the archetype is, it really makes it easy to be able to pull out other aspects of that brand's personality. And it's also really tailored towards the audience as well. So it's not that the brand has this personality, but the people that it attracts will also be attracted to like the same type of personality and just overall energy, you know? So yeah. So as you can see, like just looking at this just from a visual perspective, you can already tell the type of person that would be attracted to a brand like this. Yeah. And that's it. I'm not finished yet. There's a lot more tweaking that needs to happen. But yeah, that's where I am with it. Once I finish up this guideline, then I'll send it back to her, and then we go through, another process of reviewing the guideline. But then once it's complete, depending on the client, I might do like a logo, a website, like actually creating some of the assets for the brand. And then from there, we'll go into actually executing on this brand strategy, which is the marketing side of it. And I mainly do that through social media content. So yeah, that's what it is right now, you guys. All right, so that's it. Catch you guys in another video.